All right, the question is, should I buy my property in an LLC or I should buy in my personal name? This is a very common question. A lot of people always ask me, hey Wale, I'm a real estate investor. This is my first deal. I'm looking to buy a duplex. Should I buy in an LLC or my personal name? Now, I will give you my opinion about this and hopefully it can help you. But generally, this is not a legal advice or financial advice. You should always talk to your CPA or your real estate lawyer. I am not a CPA, I'm not a real estate lawyer. This is just what I've done and this is what I've seen other people do. So you should take it as an opinion, not a financial or a legal advice. Now, if you're buying a single family home or a 2 to 4 unit, we call 2 to 4 unit, we call it a small multi-family, you really don't need an LLC. Buy it in your personal name. If your name is John Smith, buy in John Smith's name, not John Smith LLC. There's a lot of benefits to doing this because if you buy in your personal name, which most of the bank will actually require you to buy in your personal name anyway because they see it as a residential. The one you buy in an LLC are the multi-family, are the commercial assets, maybe a strip mall, a self-storage, a mobile home park, a large multi-family, 100 acres of land. Those are the ones that you buy in an LLC. Now, for a very small unit like 2 to 4 unit or 1 to 4 unit as the case may be, you are better off buying in your personal name. As a matter of fact, in my opinion, I believe that any asset, any property less than $1 million should be in your personal name because you will get a better loan terms. You will get a better favorable terms on your loan, better interest rates, less fees. They feel more comfortable with you because you're a human being, you are a human, not an entity, among other benefits of buying in your personal name. Now, contrary to that, if you are now still afraid that, hey, what if somebody sue me? What if something goes wrong? When you close, you can always do what we call a quit claim deed. The quit claim deed is you just pretty much deeding the property, transferring the title of the property from John Smith to John Smith LLC. You're transferring it from personal name to an LLC, and at that point it now give you all the protections that the big LLC still have without you having to go through all the hoops, all the problem at the beginning. Now, this can be done 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 1 month after you close on that property. You can easily talk to a title company. They will do this for you for maybe about $300, or even a local lawyer can do that for you at very cheap cost. Now, you have to be careful with this though. When you do that, sometimes the bank may call the notes due like, hey, John Smith, we saw that you transferred to John Smith LLC. What is going on? This rarely happen, but a lot of people still always freak out. Oh, Wale, what if the bank tells due? What am I going to do? What you're going to do is very simple. If that happen, again, which rarely happen, all you have to do is transfer it back to John Smith's name. From John Smith LLC, transfer it back to John Smith and you'll be fine. But this really rarely happen. If you're paying your mortgage on time, those bank doesn't really visit your file again. They don't know what is going on anymore. All they know is that they are receiving the mortgage payment every single month. You didn't miss any payment. There is no any issue with your insurance. You have insurance. You are paying your mortgage on time. They forget about you. So now, but if you're still very concerned, then you might need to talk to your lawyer to advise you on what you should do. But you should always buy your 2 to 4 units in your personal name. Can you buy a 1 to 4 unit in an LLC? Yes, you can, but it just means that you're going to be getting a little bit of higher interest rate because there is now less protection for the bank and you are protecting yourself too much. And for you to be buying a single family home in an LLC, especially you are a new investor, is telling them that what is he or she hiding that we don't know. Okay, since we want to protect him or herself, then we're going to charge him 1 point in addition to the interest rate. If you're supposed to get 7%, for example, they might charge you 8%. That means they are charging you extra 1 point to protect themselves. Now, on the flip side, in the commercial space, it's going to be very hard and very fishy for you to want to buy that 100-unit multi-family apartment complex in John Smith's name. It gotta be in John Smith LLC because at that point they are viewing that property as an LLC. LLC because it's a business. They're going to have your profit and loss. You have property management in place, you have people on your payroll, so they expect this to be run as a business. So if you're buying that such big property, or maybe even a strip mall, you're buying a self-storage, a mobile home park, in your personal name, they will be like, what is going on here? Something is wrong. So that's how it works. Bigger deals means LLC because it's a business. Smaller deals means personal name because it's still personal, it's still residential. I hope this really helps you, and above all, if you find value here, make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel, click on that notification bell so I can let you know the next time I have a video. I hope this really helps somebody to put a clarity on these popular questions by real estate investors, especially the new one on should I buy in my personal name or buy in an LLC. Thank you. Bye-bye.